Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Monday, 7th June, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Windies named team for first test match, and in our feature for this evening, Frankie Claxton names his 11. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Transform. Embrace. You.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. This week, or last week, it should have been West Indies celebrated a great century. It wasn't on the field of play, but a wonder West Indies superfan celebrated a great milestone. Victory Moses of St. Vincent turned 100 years old on June 1st, and she celebrated in style. The amazing Miss Moses has been supporting the West Indies team all her life, and on her big day, she got a treat. West Indies captains Jimmy Adams, Darren Sammy, and Jason Holder all sent video tributes as she was hosted a gala birthday event by friends and family. My favorite sport, cricket. I just love cricket. I used to tell everyone I wanted to see the first ball. When Holding and Ambrose and Walsh bowling, I wanted to always see the first ball. I would sit down in front of the television and watch every ball, she said. So we say happy birthday to Victory Moses, 100 years old and still a Windies fan. Meanwhile, the Cricket West Indies selection panel has named a provisional 17-man squad as preparations continue for the upcoming Betway Test series against South Africa. The squad is expected to be further cut down today to 13 members. The two-match Betway Test series will be played at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground for the Sir Vivian Richards Trophy on June 10th to 14th and June 18th to 22nd. These are the final matches in the current cycle of the ICC World Test Championship, with both teams trying to finish higher in the final championship table. The full squad reads Craig Brathwaite captain, Jermaine Blackwood vice-captain, Nkrumah Bonner, Darren Bravo, Ruston Chase, Raheem Cornwall, Joshua Da Silva, Shannon Gabriel, Jamal Hamilton, Jason Holder, Shai Hope, Alzari Joseph, Kyle Mayers, our very own Kyron Powell, Kemar Roach, Jaden Seals, Jamel Warrican. The squad, as I indicated, should be trimmed today, and that's 3 days before the tour opener at the Darren Sammy Stadium. The second and final test of the series will be played at the same venue from June 18th. And so we certainly hope that Kyron Powell will be in that first 11. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Travel has become an essential part of our daily lives. We look forward to our annual leave so that we can go to that exotic destination we dream about all year. Even though we had to deal with heavy security guidelines and restrictions, this has never hampered our ability or desire to move around. Today, COVID-19 has placed major restrictions and protocols on how we approach travel. I still wish to travel, and I'm sure many people out there still wish to travel. However, it is our duty to be responsible while traveling. Practice safety guidelines at home and during your travels so that we all can remain safe. A safer Nevis depends on you. Cheers.
Well, I'm back, and tonight cricket is in the spotlight. Well-known Division sports analyst Frankie Claxton, who now resides in Anguilla, has come forward to name his West Indies 11 for the first Test match versus South Africa, which will be played from June 10th to the 14th. That's Thursday, so very soon. Let's take in this from Frankie.
Good to see the West Indies back in the four. I love the squad that they selected for the trials, and we had some performances to consider. And it's good to see a couple of the batsmen coming in on the run feet. Kieran Powell, George Shy Hope, and one or two others. But my 11, as I had sent to you earlier, Curtis, in batting order with Craig Brathwaite, Shy Hope, and Kuma Banner, Kyle Mayers, Jermaine Blackwood, Ralston Chase, Jason Holder, Charles Da Silva, Rakeem Cornwall, Kemar Roach, and Jaden Searles. The others would have been Warwican, Joseph, and Powell in my top 14. Reason being, with Hope getting it over Powell, he has been consistent in the last set of one days, and he showed it again in the trials. Powell got into some good form, and that's good. He's got to hold on to that and remain hopeful as he continues to work on his game. When he gets a chance, he's got to hold it. But that's the team I would go with, the balance, meaning that Chase is in to assist with the bowling, because you must play at least 5 specialist bowlers. For me, Searles gets it over Gabriel. For the last couple of games, I insisted that he should be dropped because he has not found full fitness. God knows why. But he has been uncomfortable in his bowling, and again he showed it in the trials. He is not fully fit. And so I play Searles ahead of him, who can do a little batting. So you've got batting from 1 to 11. Chase in the middle to help solid, make it solid, give it a balance. He can bowl the other off spin with the captain backing up. And you have got Cornwall, who's been having a good time. Roach continues to do good. And so Searles will back up Holder and Roach. The balance is important. The bowlers, they have to do their work, but the batting has to ensure that they steady themselves, bat deep, and put runs on the board. Playing for time is one thing, but you got to put runs on the board. Take your singles, build your totals accordingly. I wish the West Indies well, and he is hoping that this particular team would go out there and do justice. They've got to grab the alternative, use it wisely, and he is hoping that South Africa, with an Ngidi and Rabada, who's going to be coming at them, they've got to show their full mettle. South Africa is not going to be any rollover. This is Frankie Claxton for Sports. Curtis, thank you. Frankie out of Anguilla.
Well, I would slightly differ with Frankie. My opener would be Kieran Powell, and I'm not sure I will play Searles this early. That bowler would be Alzarri Joseph. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.